Ladies and gentlemen, as the mayor of the city of Salzburg, I would want to extend a warm welcome to all of you. I understand you came from all over the world, from all the continents, from Australia, from Asia, from the Americas, and certainly also from Europe. But in particular, I would like to welcome the Von Trapp family who gave Sound of Music its real meaning.
We're here tonight to celebrate the magic of the Sound of Music, the 50th anniversary of the movie. Music is coming home, a movie is coming home, and a family is coming home. We're here to celebrate all of these occasions.
You know, Sound of Music was shot and maybe even performed right here 50 years ago, and also here the Felsenreitschule was the site of one of the scenes of Sound of Music. Those familiar with the movie, and I think everybody here in the audience saw the famous concert scene taking place right here.
As artistic director of the Salzburg State Theatre, I can tell you it will be an evening full of surprises. Suche in jedem Gesicht zuerst den Menschen, search in every face the human other, so it says on the leaflet in your program. The von Trapp family was forced to flee from this country, and we are at this time in this city experiencing how thousands of persons have to flee their country and are seeking shelter in Europe. Dr. Schaden is right there at the station every day, and we are convinced that this challenge, which can only be resolved by compassion, benevolence, and humanity. Sound of Music.
Just said, we're experiencing these days what escaping, fleeing the home country means. The von Trapp family had to go through this ordeal, and it's once more welcome back home in Salzburg.
The whole story of Sound of Music is an ambassador of the virtues of love and joy, and this is what this whole evening is about. Now, we wish you a wonderful evening and are proud to present the host of tonight's gala event, the most wonderful actor, singer, and our Baron von Trapp for 4 years, Uwe Kröger.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For 50 years now, one musical has captivated the world. The motion picture The Sound of Music was released in 1965 and was a runaway success. The heartwarming and dramatic story of the von Trapp family and the unforgettable songs written by Rodgers and Hammerstein are known and loved by people everywhere. Well, almost everywhere. Until recently, this fabulous musical remained relatively unknown in the German-speaking world. Well, it wasn't until 2011 that it was first performed with a full cast here in Salzburg, the place where 80 years earlier the real-life events of the story took place. A musical comes home was the motto of the production at the Salzburg State Theatre. And Salzburg welcomed the production with open arms. Well, since then, around 70,000 theatregoers have seen the production, and there's still no end in sight. Now we really can say this musical is back home. What do you think?
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful evening. Celebration of the most wonderful musical, The Sound of Music.
Could be so exciting to be out in the world, to be free. My heart should be widely rejoicing. Oh, what's the matter with me? I've always longed for adventure, to do the things I never dared. Maria Reiner.
Now, as to your duties here, would you mind stepping over there for a moment? Before the children meet you, you will put on another dress.
I haven't any other dress. When we enter the abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one.
So this is what you would call a worldly dress.
It belonged to our last postulant. I would have made myself a dress, but I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Okay, I will make sure that you are given some material. Today, if possible. Well, you are now in charge of my children. Seven children from the musical production, The Sound of Music, to perform the next song. But actually, the last time I counted, there were more than 7. I'm a little bit confused right now, so would you be so kind and tell us your names?
Ich heiße Friedrich.
Luisa.
Guten Abend, ich bin Kurt.
I'm Marta.
Some of the original film children of the Sound of Music motion picture here tonight. Welcome! Now we want to hear their original names, so?
Nicholas Hammond.
Kevin Menzies.
Wayne Chase.
Debbie Turner.
What a special family reunion. Well, Nicholas, well, this has been 15 years ago you have been here, so how does it feel tonight?
It feels like a blink of an eye. It feels like we were here yesterday. I remember so well standing on this stage. I know we all do. Very cold nights. We were here for an entire week, filming all night long. No roof on the building. But listening to Edelweiss from that audience is something none of us will ever forget. Maybe if we're very lucky, we'll hear it again tonight.
So, if you remember filming in Salzburg, so what did you actually do? What did you do after filming? Like the day was over, what did you do?
Oh, well, we were teenagers, you know, so sometimes we were in a hotel where people put their shoes out to be polished at night. And I'm afraid, I think maybe it was my idea. We would take the shoes from one floor and move them down to another. So you'd walk out of your door the next morning waiting for your nice, beautiful black shoes, and they'd be a pair of Hana stilettos.
Okay. Actually, I'm staying at the Sheraton, and it happened last night, so it wasn't you.
It was Kurt.
It was Kurt. Oh my God. So actually, Salzburg, I mean, you've been quite young, I understand, but still. So what is the memory of Salzburg as a city?
Salzburg is in the blood, forever, for all of us. It has been a part of our lives for 50 years. I think always, my whole life, ich bin ein Salzburger.
So I know all of you, have this one thing in your mind. You want to know like funny stories that happen on the film set. So do you have any secrets to share?
Well, should I tell him about the robot? Because we had a scene, you know, in a rowboat where the whole family goes overboard. And we filmed it 5, 6, 7 times. It was perfect. The little girl, the Gretel, couldn't swim. So Julie Andrews would have to fall forward, grab Gretel before Gretel went over. The very last time we filmed it, Dame Julie fell backwards over the back of the boat. Gretel fell forward. Gretel disappeared at the bottom of the Leopoldskron lake. Couldn't be seen. They kept filming, thinking, this is fabulous, what a beautiful take. But where's Gretel? She was at the bottom of the lake.
For how long?
Well, she's in the movie, so they got her out in time.
My God, what a story. I mean, believe it or not, I mean, all these things actually, when you're like a child, like in your memory, you always remember Salzburg like some special thing. So what was your favorite scene in the movie actually?
Oh, I think filming Do Re Mi, because we got an opportunity to see almost every beautiful thing in Salzburg. In the course of that song, our brilliant director managed to show all the beautiful, the parks, the statues, the squares, the cathedral. I think everything that, for me, is always in my heart about Salzburg is in the Do Re Mi sequence.
So I have a little surprise for you, because now, actually, my children are going to perform Do Re Mi with you all together. What do you think?
I think you're
What do you mean? Do you like to come over to it? Maybe later?
Yeah.
So you're going to tell me backstage like more like little secrets, a little stories about the footage? No, actually take the ladies and gentlemen, like, and leave the children to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Do Re Mi!
Start at the very beginning, a very good place to start. When you read, you begin with A, B, C. When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi, fa, sol, la, ti. I'll make it easier for you. Listen. Do, a D, a C, Mi, D, Re, a drop of golden sun, Mi, a name I call myself, Fa, a long way to run, So, a needle pulling thread, La, a note to follow song, T, a drink of jam and bread, that will bring us back to Do, a D, a C, Mi, D, Re, a drop of golden sun, Mi, a name I call myself, La, a long way to run, So, a needle pulling thread, La, a note to follow song, T, a drink of jam and bread, that will bring us back to Do, a D, a C, Mi, D, Re, a drop of golden sun, Mi, a name I call myself, Fa, a long way to run, So, a needle pulling thread, La, a note to follow song, T, a drink of jam and bread, that will bring us back to Do, very fast running. So,
And that should be a song? Do, Re, Mi, Fa, So, and so on?
No, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, So, and so on are only the tools we use to build a song. Once we have these notes in our heads, we can sing a million different tunes. But how? By mixing them up. Listen. in words, one word for every note. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything.
You said one word for each note.
Yes, Brigitte, I did.
But when you said anything, those were 3 notes for 1 word.
Yes. Well, sometimes we do that. Now, all together. And when you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Do, a dear, a female dear, ray, and a bottle sun. Me, a name, I call myself, I'm the winning one. So, little body bird, la, I know to follow soul. Dear, to take a sugar breath, that will bring us back to gold. Don't break me, don't leave that about me.
Do, mi, so, re, fa, la, ti, ti. Do, mi, so, re, fa, la, ti, ti. Do, mi, so, re, fa, la, ti, ti. Do, mi, so, re, fa, la, ti, ti.
And sing most anything. So, a dear, a female dear, today I drop a golden sun. A name I call myself, but I know the way to run. So, we will be good, like an open soul. And a dear, a sugar breath, and a baby's back to go. That will bring us do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do.
Good night, folks.
Lisa!
Yes?
You don't have to say goodnight this early, just because your father is back home.
How did you know my father was home?
Well, I have a way of knowing things.
You're wonderful.
Oh no, I'm not. Really. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? My.
How old are you, Lisa?
16? What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that man will want to write on.
To ride on.
You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better be wary, canny and careful, baby, you're on a brink. You are 16, going on 17, fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and brewers and cats will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your ken. Someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of
Meine Damen und Herren, begrüßen Sie mit mir den Salzburger Landeshauptmann Dr. Wilfried Haslauer. The Sound of Music. Was bedeutet dieser Film für Sie?
Ein sehr persönliches Erlebnis. Mit 16 als Austauschschüler in England. Meine Gasteltern haben mir empfohlen, da gibt es einen Film, der hat irgendwie mit Salzburg zu tun. Nie gehört davon. Sound of Music. Ich habe ihn gesehen. Verstanden habe ich damals relativ wenig. Aber ich bin furchtbar heimherrlich gekriegt bei dem Film.
Das glaube ich, obwohl im Film ja gesagt wird, dass über den Bergen gleich die Schweiz ist.
Ja, das ist alles gut zusammengemischt. Der Film ist unglaublich und der heutige Abend ist auch wunderbar. Herzlichen Glückwunsch.
Es ist ein Titel daraus, der eigentlich ganz häufig für viele im Ausland als die Bundeshymne von Österreich gilt. Sie wissen schon, worauf ich jetzt alles spiele. Es ist nämlich Edelweiß. Also international ist es die Bundeshymne für Österreich. Kennen Sie den Text von Edelweiß auswendig?
Naja, so halt jetzt.
Das testen wir jetzt.
Vielleicht gemeinsam am Ende.
Genau. Es ist nämlich so, dass am Ende des Films, gerade bei dieser ganz großen Szene, wo dann quasi dieses Konzert hier in der Felsenreitschule stattfindet, Edelweiß gesungen wird und immerhin kennen doch fast 2 Milliarden Menschen die Geschichte der Familie Trapp und haben den Film gesehen. Kein Wunder, dass die Leute glauben, dass Edelweiß die österreichische Bundeshymne ist.
Wenn es 2 Milliarden kennen, da kommt es auf mich nicht an, oder?
Wir haben ja alle gehofft, dass heute Abend Julie Andrews uns beglücken würde und persönlich da sein würde. Das haben wir leider nicht geschafft, aber nur zum Teil eigentlich. Denn wir haben eine kleine Überraschung, eine kleine Zauberei vor, da gehen wir gleich hier rüber. Und dazu brauchen wir auf der Bühne bitte Frau Arabella Krasinski und Vizebürgermeister Harry Freunde bitte. Ein Riesenapplaus. Man sieht hier schon das rote, sehr eindeutige Zeichen, dass da etwas sich verbirgt, das ist ein Zauberkasten. Einen wunderschönen guten Abend. Können Sie uns etwas erzählen, was jetzt hier uns erwartet, beziehungsweise, oder sollen wir das ganz spannend machen?
Machen wir es ein bisschen spannend, würde ich sagen. Aber man kann sich ja schon denken, was da sich dahinter verbirgt. Ich freue mich ganz besonders, dass ich heute hier vielen Menschen eine große Freude machen kann, einen großen Wunsch erfüllen kann, mit dieser Überraschung, die ich da hinten im Rücken habe.
Ohne jetzt zu verraten, was jetzt sich hinter diesem roten Vorhang verbirgt, ich war ja schon häufiger dort und ich habe plötzlich erfahren, damals, ich wusste es nicht, was sind die Kriterien, dass man quasi sich dort bei Madame Tussauds verewigen kann oder nicht kann. Wer entscheidet das?
Ja, viele glauben, das entscheiden wir von Madame Tussauds, das ist aber komplett falsch. Es entscheiden unsere Gäste. Nämlich das Voting unserer Gäste. Fast jeder Gast wird befragt, wen wollen Sie als nächstes bei Madame Tussauds in Wien sehen? Und diese Antworten werten wir dann aus. Und ein großer Wunsch steht jetzt hinter mir.
Haben Sie Ihre Fans und Ihre Familie damals auch hier nach Wien gebracht zum Beispiel und haben den Zettel ausfüllen lassen, dass Sie vielleicht bei Ihnen den Fragen stehen?
Das glaube ich nicht, ich hätte das auch nicht gemacht.
Das hätte ich nicht gemacht. Now, it's de facto so, I don't know for those people who didn't understand, actually, no one actually can say or ask for something like created a statue for Madame Tussauds. The visitors who come to the Madame Tussauds get asked in the end, who would you like to see the next time? So actually, you in the audience can decide who's going to be seen next time at Madame Tussauds. So I think we're all going to play now. Wir werden jetzt alle, ganz ein großes Geheimnis machen, wir werden ein bisschen mit der Zauberkiste rumspielen. Dann positionieren wir uns links und rechts, hier vorne hin. Und wir machen jetzt ein großes Abracadabra. Simsalabim! Da müssen wir das anders machen, muss ich das betätigen. Links, rechts. Die andere Seite, die schiebt mich jetzt von links nach rechts. No, das geht da auf. Jetzt geht's auf. Abracadabra, Simsalabim! Vielleicht noch eine ganz kurze Frage. Wir können diese Statue sehen, das ist ganz toll, aber wie viel Zeit braucht man, um so etwas herzustellen?
Es dauert 5 bis 6 Monate, um so eine Figur herzustellen. Alleine bei den Haaren ist jedes Haar einzeln eingesetzt. Das dauert schon einmal 5 bis 6 Wochen und man sieht, glaube ich, wie viel Liebe zum Detail in unseren Figuren steckt.
Und wo geht die Figur jetzt direkt hin? Was passiert mit ihr? Außer, dass Sie sie vielleicht heute Abend mit nach Hause nehmen?
Na, ich glaube, da wären viele Salzburger ziemlich böse. Und die Touristen vor allem hier. Die Figur bleibt eine Woche lang in Salzburg. Man wird sie am Mirabellplatz sehen können. Und danach kommt sie zu Madame Tussauds nach Wien.
Also, mit diesen wunderbaren Worten schauen Sie sich an, hier in Salzburg und dann später in Wien. Herzlichen Dank, vielen herzlichen Dank für das wundervolle Gespräch. Dankeschön. Diesen Applaus. So, Sie haben gerade schon festgestellt, dass toll, wenn man einen Abend wie diesen moderiert, man hat wunderbare Gesellschaft und darf sich nämlich nette Hostessen aussuchen. Und wir kommen jetzt zu einem nächsten Punkt, und zwar eine weitere Szene aus dem Musical, die neben der großen Liebesgeschichte zwischen dem Baron und Maria, aber auch, das Heraufdämmern einer politischen Katastrophe erzählt. Und dazu begrüße ich jetzt meine Kollegen Franziska Becker als Elsa Schrader und Axel Meinhardt als Max Detweiler. Die nächste Szene.